So we got some hot tamale, habanero type takes that we're going to give that's going to maybe, hopefully, and willfully play out in 2025. So we're going to go around the room and we're going to give our hottest takes that we think is going to come to fruition in 2025. So I'm going to start with Coach Mike Dub. Tell us, in so many words, what do you feel like is going to be a hot take that you really think is going to come to terms in 2025's NFL season?
For the first time in his history, Mike Tomlin will not be 500.
Ooh. Damn. Coming out.
I love Mike Tomlin. I really do, but I just don't see it on that roster. I really don't.
And that's wild to say because Aaron Rodgers probably the best quarterback he's had in the past 6-7 years.
Just to show what they got rid of Big Ben.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So to have the best quarterback,
that's not saying much though.
Yeah, well, yeah,
it's not.
Yeah, it was a little rough. It was a little rough.
Outside of DK, I don't love their receivings. Their receiving core. I don't love their running game. I mean, the defense is going to be the defense, but we're talking about going against Baltimore. We're talking twice. I just don't love it. I don't love what I'm seeing from him. And this is normally when they end up doing well as well. So maybe I'm wrong, but I'm going to go on record as saying that for the first time in his career, we see Mike Tomlin may have to hit the reset button.
Okay. Well, I think we had the reset button regardless because Aaron Rodgers on a 1-year deal and he's done after this. So that would be a good one. That's not far-fetched at all. That could definitely come to fruition, which is crazy to say that you got, again, the best quarterback you probably had in the past 8 to 10 years and you don't make the playoffs and you under 500 for the first time in his whole 10 year?
Yeah, his whole 10 year, which has been over 15 years.
I'm going to say this because it's a military term. Aaron Rodgers is a roadie. He's retired on active duty. I mean, that guy is given – he's going to go out there and just giving the minimal of the minimal of the minimal. He doesn't give a flying foxtrot, and that's going to be one of the reasons.
Give his ayahuasca or whatever.
Right. Yeah, he wants to go to his little peyote cabin and go do that dark for 2 weeks. He's probably wanting to do that in like week 3. And great take, Mike. I agree with you. Tomlin ain't doing petiddly boo or
squat. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Well, Cap, throw it over to you next. You got anything that's hot and bubbling in your brain that think is going to come to fruition in 2025?
I got to go last, Coach, because I know what I'm going to say, but it's not team related per se. I think you heard it in pregame. That's why it needs to go last.
Perfect. All right. We'll throw it over to AG. What you got over there? What's your hot take that's going to come to fruition in 2025?
Man, my hottest take: Chiefs win the Super Bowl undefeated. No, I'm kidding.
All right, guys, show's over.
Yeah, no. I had a few written down. I think my hottest take, and I was trying to confirm if this is accurate on the final game here. But my hot take for this season would be, damn, it's not. Okay, anyways, I think the Tennessee Titans are going to make some noise in a lackluster AFC South and be pushing for a playoff spot or to win the division.
Ooh.
It'd be like the Commanders of last year.
Cam Ward Rookie of the Year campaign?
Yep.
Okay.
When you said noise, I thought you meant like a loud 4 wins, but
oh yeah, bigger boom than that, Doug.
Okay, I like it. All right, Titans, big noise, sniffing the playoffs. Okay, all right, cool. I'm good with it. Young RG, what you got over there in Spicy Take Land?
Oh, I was cooking. I was like Chef Ortiz. I was cooking in the lab with my take. So I went with something. I did a little bit of research, a little digging in, trying to see when's the last time something like this occurred. And as far as I could tell, after doing a little bit of research, the last time that 2 teams that missed the playoffs entirely and finished, goes hand in hand. 2 teams that finished last in their division the year prior, then to make the playoffs the following year. Last time it happened, Funny enough, in 2011, Chargers and the Redskins, at the time the Redskins finished last in the NFC East with 5-11 record. San Diego Chargers at the time, finished last in the AFC West with a 7-9 record. Both teams made the playoffs the following season. Redskins actually won the division, so they went complete worst to first in one flip. Chargers did get in as a wild card at 9-7, so I'm going to go, with all that being said, I'm going to go with the Panthers and the Patriots to both make the playoffs this year. I think Bryce Young, I think Drake May, these are the two young QBs. I think they've done well. The teams have to put an offense around them. I think they're the NFC South is, a lot of people are really high on the Bucs. Personally, I think they're about an injury or two away on that offense from really getting hampered. I think the Panthers, I think they're ready to compete in that week of a division. Similarly over here to the Patriots, I think obviously the Bills are going to be pretty set. I don't think there's any confusion about that. However, Jets, Dolphins, I think Patriots are going to, in my opinion, sweep both of those teams. I think, they have a chance to really sneak into that 7th wild card spot in the AFC.
I like it. Yeah, I'm high on the Panthers. I think we talked about that as one of my sleeper teams. So I'm definitely looking forward to what they're going to do in the NFC South. And I think that the Atlanta Falcons took a hit by them losing their right tackle for the season, because that is Michael Penix's blind side.
Gary, yeah,
you losing your blind side tackle is a big thing. So they're definitely right for the picking. In Tampa Bay, with a new coordinator, we don't know. So yeah, I definitely like that take as well. So. All right, over to me, because we're going to let Captain Jack Rackham go last here. Mine is a little bit, I guess you say layered, in a sense that I'm concerned about the NFC. I think that the NFC is going to turn on its head, in a sense, because I think that pass rush is an issue that nobody's really, really focusing on for the teams that are high up on people's radar. I think the Eagles have question marks by losing Sweat in free agency. I think they have question marks with their pass rush. I think the Lions losing both of their coordinators is an issue. I think the Commanders didn't do enough to address pass rush. I think Von Miller at 36 years old is going to be enough to address their pass rush issues. So I think that assuming that Matt Stafford is upright and his back is good for 18 weeks, that the Rams make the Super Bowl.
Ooh, damn!
And it's layered, and like I said, it's layered because I also believe that the Bills meet them in the Super Bowl and debunk the Mahomes curse, the Hard Knocks curse, and the MVP curse. Because typically, people that come off MVP don't do as well the following season. So I think Josh Allen builds on the MVP season and finally gets over the hump and makes it to the Super Bowl. And it's Rams Bills in the Super Bowl. That's my hot take.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah,
where does that put McVay in the conversation for if he makes a Super Bowl for what would that be his third?
Super Bowl third.
His third, right?
Third. They won one. Yeah,
3 Super Bowls under 40.
Yep.
I don't even think he's 40 years old yet.
He might not be. Well, I think he might be now. I think he was 30.
He'll be able to coach in the league until he says he's done.
Pretty much.
I'm 40 plus 20. I'm a man.
Yeah.
That'll put him in an elite conversation if they're able to do that.
It would, especially in this day and age, especially with his lineage being flourishing in the league as well, from your O'Connell's and I think who's the other guy that's
Zach Taylor.
Zach Taylor and the kid LaFleur. So I definitely think that
potentially coach for 30 more years if he's on the Pete Carroll side.
I'm saying.
Imagine all those are for the Rams.
Right. Imagine that. So yeah, the Rams and Bills in the Super Bowl. That's my hot take.
All right.
Spice. I like the spice. Yeah.
I was going to say first, hey, Coach, by the way, I'm sorry. I know that you were probably wanting to do the Costanza, the hot take, and leave, always leave on a high note. I apologize if I screwed that for you. I like that. And I think that it is set up for the Bills to win the AFC, because if you look at where their schedule is, they basically don't even leave the Eastern time zone, maybe but once this entire year. And all their hard games that they have, the hard games, they're all in Buffalo.
Yeah.
They're all in Buffalo. So I think that they're set up for that. And I just have to say, well, This is for everybody, because for those that were not here for pregame, and that's everybody that's listening to this broadcast that's not in this room right now.
There you go.
Okay? Here's my hot take. And this is not from the guy who's old enough to say, get off my lawn. No, I'm just saying, for all you people that do fantasy football, extremely just not even just one league. There are people that have like 5 effing leagues. I'm in 5 leagues. Oh my God, I'm in 5 leagues. Are you effing kidding me?
I think he's talking to you, Alex.
Do something.
I'm
Do
at 9
something.
for the record, but
Go outside. Read a book.
Oh, I can draft outside.
Your wife, Alex, because she's hot. Don't do it being 9 leagues. Okay? Go to the movies. Do something. Call your mother up if she's still alive.
Yeah, rude to draft in the movie theater.
It's funny though. I'm in 9 leagues, and everything you've said, I do on a daily basis.
I'm going to call your wife on that to see if that actually happens, and I'll probably hear otherwise. I'm tired, honey. I had a bad day at court today. Whatever. Do something. Do not let your life be involved with fantasy. I mean, okay, maybe one, but my fantasy team is the Las Vegas Raiders. I don't like to have people that I have to root for. Why need this guy to get 300? That is a fantasy, by the way. Okay.
That was a good one.
I don't need this guy to have 300 yards, right? And this guy, they're playing my team, but I want him to have a good game, but they need to lose because they're playing my team. Just drop it, man. Go do something constructive. And that is from the old man. I used to play fantasy until it took up too much time. Read a book. Go outside.
You need to tell people to touch grass, Cap.
Make love to your wife, okay? Get away from it, okay? We got it. It's good. Take my word for it.
Everybody on this broadcast outside of Catch and Fill Attack, because we're all in multiple leagues. Together.
Yeah.
But don't miss the shows when they talk about your fantasy picks here on this channel.
Yeah,
that's right. That's
right.
right.
I may not have a whole podcast dedicated to fantasy, but hey, whatever.
We just might have a whole podcast dedicated to fantasy. Yes, indeed.
I didn't forget, but do something else, man. God damn. Jeez.
Like she said, we're multitaskers.
Yeah, that's what she said, and she said you weren't doing it good enough. I'm just saying.
That was a good devil she said, by the way. It was good stuff. That's good stuff. All right. So we got the Bills and the Rams meeting in the Super Bowl. If I have this right, the Titans make noise and fight for a playoff team spot, and the Steelers go under 500, and the Patriots and the Panthers both make the playoffs. And Cap says, get off his lawn.
Cap says, touch grass.
Fantasy drafts.
Stop playing fantasy.
Go touch grass. Go read a book. Go touch a woman.
That's right. I've touched a woman. It's good.
He also said, take your money and go to Thailand or There's an overarching theme here, Cap. I'm just
saying, there are things you can do. All right.